everyone. Welcome back to Speak Easy English Podcast, the place where learning English feels like chatting with your favorite friends over coffee.
And I'm Marcus, your calm co-host who's just trying to keep up with Diana's energy every episode.
You know me, Marcus. I get excited when we talk about English. Today's topic is super close to my heart.
Ooh, sounds interesting. What are we diving into today, Diana?
We're talking about confidence, the secret ingredient that makes you sound natural, fluent, and fearless when speaking English.
Ah, yes, confidence. The thing we all want, but sometimes lose right when we need it most.
Exactly, like when your brain suddenly goes blank and all your English words run away like little scared rabbits.
That happens to everyone, even native speakers. Once I forgot the word spoon while eating soup. I just said, hand fork for soup. And the waiter looked very confused.
That's hilarious. See, mistakes are normal, and today we'll show you how to build confidence, laugh at your mistakes, and keep speaking without fear.
So grab your tea, your coffee, or your hand fork for soup, and let's get started.
Yes, and don't forget, if you enjoy this episode, hit like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let's grow together and make English fun for everyone. All right, Marcus, let's start with the big question. Why do so many people feel shy or nervous when speaking English?
Good one. I think it's because they're afraid of making mistakes or being judged. You know, that little voice in your head that says, what if I sound silly?
Yes, that voice is so annoying. It's like a tiny grammar police officer living inside your brain.
Exactly. And that grammar police stops people from even trying to speak. But the truth is, confidence doesn't come before speaking. It comes after speaking.
That's such a great point. You can't wait until you're perfect to start. You have to start to become confident. Like learning to swim. You can't just watch YouTube videos about swimming and expect to float.
Right. You need to jump in the water, maybe splash a little, maybe even swallow some. But that's how you learn.
I love that. I remember one of my students, Priya. She was so scared to speak English that she used to whisper during class. One day, I asked her to tell me about her favorite movie, and she started glowing. She forgot she was speaking English. She was just sharing something she loved.
That's beautiful. When you talk about things you enjoy, you forget about your fear. English becomes your friend, not your exam.
Exactly. And that's the secret. Speak from the heart, not from the dictionary. Marcus, you know what I've noticed? Many learners think confidence means speaking fast or using big English words.
Oh, yes, but confidence isn't about speed or fancy vocabulary. It's about being comfortable with your message, even if it's simple.
Exactly. Like saying, I like music, with a smile is way more powerful than saying, I am profoundly interested in melodic compositions and sounding like a robot.
True. Unless you're a Shakespeare fan trying to impress your English teacher, keep it real.
Once I met a man at an airport who spoke very slow English, but he spoke with such calmness. Everyone listened to him carefully because he was confident and clear.
That's a great example. Confidence isn't loud. It's peaceful. It's when you know that even if you make a small mistake, the world won't end.
Totally. I sometimes tell my students, you're not in an English exam. You're in a conversation. No one is grading your grammar.
And conversations are all about connection, not perfection. If people understand you and feel your energy, you're already winning.
Yes. And to everyone listening, stop waiting for perfect English. Start using the English you already have today.
Exactly. Every time you speak, your confidence grows a little. It's like watering a plant. Small drops every day make it bloom.
Marcus, have you ever made a funny mistake while speaking another language?
Oh, absolutely. When I was learning Spanish, I once told a lady, I'm embarrassed, but I used the wrong word. I actually said, I'm pregnant.
No way! That must have been so awkward.
It was. The lady looked at me like I just told her the biggest news of the year. But hey, I laughed about it, learned the right word, and never forgot it again.
That's the best attitude. Making mistakes is how you grow. It's like tripping while dancing. You just keep moving and smile through it.
Exactly. If you can laugh at your mistakes, you're already more confident than half the people who stay silent because they're scared to speak.
So true. I once said, I'm boring instead of I'm bored in front of my class. Everyone laughed, and I laughed too. It actually made the class more fun.
See? Mistakes create memories, and memories make learning stronger.
Yes. So, dear listeners, if you make mistakes, smile, laugh, and keep speaking. Your courage is more important than your grammar.
I love that. Confidence starts when you stop fearing judgment and start enjoying communication.
All right, Marcus, let's give our listeners something super practical. How can they practice speaking English every day, even if they don't have a partner?
Good question. One of my favorite tricks is the mirror talk. Just stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself for 2 minutes every day.
Oh, yes, I love that one. You can talk about anything, your day, your breakfast, or even how much you missed the weekend.
Exactly. It may feel weird at first, but it helps you get comfortable with your own voice in English. Confidence starts from there.
Another great idea, record yourself. Speak for 1 minute about your favorite topic, then listen and notice your progress over time.
That's a great tip. Most people hate listening to their own voice, but once you do, you can hear how much better you sound after a few days or weeks.
Yes, and don't try to sound like someone else. Your accent, your tone, they're part of your identity. Be proud of your voice.
Absolutely. English is a global language. There's no perfect accent. Whether you sound Indian, Filipino, British, or American, it's all English.
Exactly. What matters is that people understand you and feel your confidence. That's the real goal of communication.
Well said, Diana. So if you're listening right now, start speaking today. Even 5 minutes daily can change everything.
Marcus, your mirror talk idea reminded me of one of our listeners, Ahmed from Egypt. He wrote to us saying he used to be too shy to speak English at work.
Oh, really? What happened next?
He started talking to himself in English every night, just 5 minutes a day. At first, he said it felt strange, but after 2 weeks, something changed. He started speaking more freely in meetings.
That's amazing. That's the power of small, consistent effort. Confidence doesn't come overnight. It grows like a muscle. You have to train it.
Exactly. And what I loved most, he said his coworkers actually asked, "Hey, Ahmed, did you take English classes?" He just smiled and said, "No, I practice with my mirror."
That's great. Proof that you don't need fancy courses or perfect conditions, just a bit of courage and consistency.
Yes, and I think that's what many learners forget. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you build, one small step at a time.
Right. Speak to yourself, speak to your pets, speak to your plants if you have to. Just speak.
My plants probably know more English than some of my friends now, but seriously, practice is everything. Marcus, sometimes learners tell me, I try so hard, but I still feel stuck. How can they stay motivated when progress feels slow?
That's a great question. I think it's important to remember that language learning is not a straight line. It's more like climbing a mountain. Some days you go up fast, and some days you just rest.
I love that image. And even when you rest, you're still on the mountain. You haven't fallen off. You're just catching your breath.
Exactly. And it's okay to have off days. The key is don't stop completely. Even 5 minutes of English every day keeps your brain connected to the language.
Yes, I tell my students, progress is not about doing a lot in one day. It's about doing a little every day. Small habits make big change.
Absolutely. And celebrating small wins is super important. Maybe you understood a movie scene without subtitles. That's a win. Maybe you said a sentence confidently. That's another win.
Right. Don't wait until you're fluent to feel proud. Feel proud of every step, even the tiny ones. Confidence grows from gratitude.
Beautifully said, Diana. And remember, even native speakers make mistakes, so never compare your journey with someone else's.
Exactly. Just keep your focus on your own growth, your own voice, your own story. That's what makes your English special.
Couldn't agree more. Motivation isn't something you find, it's something you build every time you choose to keep going.
You know, Marcus, sometimes people think learning English has to be serious. Books, grammar, tests. But it doesn't have to be boring.
Absolutely. English is everywhere in songs, movies, memes, even video games. You can learn and have fun at the same time.
Exactly. For example, if you love music, try singing along to your favorite English song. It helps with pronunciation and rhythm, and it makes you happy.
True. I once learned the phrase let it go just by singing it 500 times from the Frozen soundtrack. My neighbors still hate me for that.
Poor neighbors. But that's the idea. Learning English doesn't have to feel like studying. It can feel like living.
Yes, watch movies with subtitles, listen to English podcasts while walking, or change your phone settings to English. Small changes create a big impact.
I love that one. When you see English words on your screen every day, they start to feel natural, not foreign.
Exactly. You don't even notice how much you're learning. Your brain picks it up like magic through repetition and fun.
So true. English is not just a subject, it's a lifestyle. The more you surround yourself with it, the easier it becomes.
Right. And when learning is fun, motivation takes care of itself. You'll actually look forward to practicing every day.
Micus, I think it's time we remind our listeners of something really important. Learning English is not just about language, it's about believing in yourself.
Absolutely. Confidence in English often starts with self-confidence. If you believe you can grow, you already have the first tool you need.
Yes, you're not just learning words, you're learning courage. Courage to speak, to try, to be heard.
That's so true. I always tell learners, you don't need perfect English to make a connection. You just need honest English.
Beautifully said. Honest English, I love that. When you speak from the heart, people don't care about your accent or grammar, they care about your message.
Exactly. You might forget a word, pause for a second, or laugh at yourself. But that's what makes you human, and that's what makes your English real.
And every mistake, every awkward pause, it's proof that you're brave enough to try. That's something to be proud of.
Yes, you're not behind. You're becoming better every single day. Your progress might be quiet, but it's powerful.
To everyone listening, trust yourself. You're doing great. Your English journey is your own, and it's beautiful.
And remember, the most confident English speaker is not the one who knows everything. It's the one who never gives up.
Wow, Marcus, this episode felt so special. I think we just reminded a lot of people that confidence is not about being perfect. It's about being brave.
Absolutely. Confidence grows every time you open your mouth and say something in English, even if it's just hello or how are you?
Yes, every small word you speak is a step forward. So keep going, keep smiling, and keep speaking, even if your cat is the only one listening.
Hey, cats are great listeners. They never correct your grammar. That's why I practice with mine all the time.
I bet your cat's English is amazing by now. But seriously, friends, your journey matters. Be proud of your progress, no matter where you are.
Exactly. And if today's episode made you smile, laugh, or feel a little more confident, share it with a friend who's learning English too.
Yes, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell us in the comments what helps you feel confident when you speak English.
We'd love to read your stories. And remember, we're all learning together. Mistakes, laughs, and all.
Thank you for joining us today on Speak Easy English Podcast. I'm Diana, your cheerful English buddy.
And I'm Marcus, your calm partner in this journey to confident English. Until next time, keep speaking easy and keep speaking English.
Bye, everyone. Stay confident, stay kind, and keep shining with your words.
See you in the next episode, and don't forget your hand fork for soup.
Oh, no, not that again. Bye, everyone.
Subscribe for Learn English podcast.